Wildcast. I'm Michael Hernandez, and I'd like to introduce you to my new co-anchor, Alexis Oakley.
Hi, I'm Alexis Oakley. I hope everyone had a great new year. I'm happy to be the new Wildcast anchor, and I'm really looking forward to bringing the news every day.
We're happy to have you, Lex.
Thank you.
We hope everyone is back into the swing of things for the spring semester, but there are a couple important dates this week to keep in mind if things are getting too stressful. Tomorrow, January 26th, is the last day you can get a refund from dropping a class. Wednesday, January 27th, is the last day for students to drop a class without a W showing up on their transcript. It's also the final day for open enrollment in student health insurance. You can find a complete list of dates and deadlines on the registrar's website at registrar.arizona.edu.
Problem solvers from across the country gathered in the Science and Engineering Library this weekend to compete in the second annual Hack Arizona competition. 800 hackers had 36 hours to build hardware and software projects that ranged from developing apps and websites to flying their own drones. The hackathon was sponsored by big-name technology companies like Google and Microsoft, as well as local missile developer Raytheon. If you'd like to know more about the hackathon or get involved for next year, visit hackathon.org.
Well, with Valentine's Day just a couple of weeks away, romantics still looking for the perfect gift to give their loved ones are in luck. The Tucson Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Showcase is coming to town this Saturday, January 30th, and will stick around through February 14th. The Gem Show showcases jewels from around the world and takes place at more than 40 sites across town, most of which are free to the public. For a complete list of locations, check out the events calendar at visittucson.org.
The Gem Show has been Southern Arizona's staple for years, but another Tucson tradition is right around the corner. The 91st annual La Fiesta de los Viajeros Rodeo is rounding up February 20th through the 28th. That includes the Tucson Rodeo Parade, the largest non-motorized parade in the world. At the Tucson Rodeo Parade Museum, you can see more than 100 horse-drawn carriages, buggies, and wagons used in the actual parade. Check out TucsonRodeoParade.org for museum hours and ticket prices.
You're new to town, Lex, so have you had a chance to go to the Tucson Rodeo yet?
I tried to go last year, but my friend Reagan and I actually weren't able to buy tickets. We got there a little too late, so we instead ended up going to Mount Lemmon for the day.
That's not a bad alternative, though.
No, it wasn't. I'm hoping to make it, though, this year.
I've been to the Tucson Rodeo Parade, and it's really a treat to watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm hoping to get.
Well, you should be, yes, of course. And coming up next, we'll hear about how the College of Nursing is helping cancer survivors. Don't go away. You're watching UATV. Is that terrible? No.
Don't change the channel.
What are you guys doing?
Working?
Continue.
Hi, it's David Hasselhoff, the Hoff. Get Hoff with UATV. Stay tuned. Don't change the dial.
Whether it's a family member, close friend, or your neighbor, you probably know someone who has had cancer. More than 340,000 cancer survivors live in Arizona, according to the American Cancer Society. To help survivors after they finish treatment, Community Cancer Connections at the College of Nursing is hosting its second annual Beyond Cancer event. This year's theme is Finding Joy and will include presenters and activities focused on helping survivors feel well again. Registration is $20 and more information is available at the website below.
The first of 6 free lectures on climate change is taking place tonight. Hosted by the UA College of Science, the Earth Transformed lecture series is taking a look at ongoing climate change challenges, including the water crisis here in the Southwest, increased risk of wildfires, and the role our oceans play in shaping the Earth's climate. The remaining lectures will take place Mondays at 7 p.m. now through March 7th in Centennial Hall. More information on the lecture series is available at uascience.org. Now don't go anywhere. We have a new edition of Wildcast Sports that you don't want to miss. There's a new sheriff in town at Arizona Athletics, and it's coming from an unlikely sport.
Chris Delgado and Danielle Fork have all the updates and scores from this week in sports. Stay tuned.
Perfect. Yeah.
Hi, Rich Rodriguez, head football coach, University of Arizona, and you're watching UATV. Go Bear Down.
Wildcast, and welcome to Wildcast Sports. I'm Chris Delgado.
And I'm Danielle Fork. It was definitely a jam-packed weekend for Arizona athletics as we had teams competing all over the place. Men's basketball spent their weekend in California facing Stanford on Thursday and Cal Berkeley on Saturday. Gabe York led the Wildcats past Stanford with 19 points in a 71-57 victory. However, when it came time to face Cal, York could not get a shot up or a foul called in the final moments of the game, resulting in a 74-73 loss. Men and women swimming and diving also competed at Stanford and California. Both the men and women's teams suffered losses to both schools. Women's basketball traveled to ASU and hosted them here in McHale in the same weekend, losing both games. Junior Melina Washington led the team both days with 14 points and then a team-high 17 points. Women's tennis had their season opener in Honolulu, Hawaii, losing by a score of 4-3. And finally, gymnastics hosted UCLA here in Tucson. Despite freshman Danny Spencer's career-high 9.85, the Wildcats fell to the Bruins. That's all for the sports highlight from this weekend.
Now, since we've been gone, some big signings have happened on both the hardwood and the gridiron. Sean Miller landed commit from Kobe Simmons, the 6'6" guard. And he had offers from Ohio State and Kentucky, but in the end chose Arizona. Simmons, as of right now, is the 18th best prospect, according to ESPN. But it wasn't just Miller landing a prize recruit. Football landed Rhett Rodriguez, local prospect and son of head coach Rich Rodriguez. Rhett is the starting quarterback at Catalina Foothills under head coach Jeff Skurin and is currently a junior, so we won't be seeing the young man suit up until 2017.
A strong fourth quarter performance by the Lady Wildcats in their win over the Colorado Buffs earned head coach Nia Butts her 100th career win. This is Coach Butts' 8th season with the Wildcats, and many would say she is more energized and driven than ever to build a strong women's basketball program, attaining new goals every single day.
You know, Danielle, the biggest thing from Rhett Rodriguez's signing, I think, is having Rich Rod. It's probably going to be here for quite some time with his son coming.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think that Rich Rod's probably been waiting for the chance to coach his son. So, you know, with Rhett not coming until 2017, I think we'll see Rich Rod here for a while.
I think so. Well, We have plenty of great sports programs here at the U of A, but there is one program ready to spring into the hearts of fans. I was able to get out to a gymnastics meet this week and found that there's plenty to be excited for. First-year head coach Tabitha Yim is in the process of creating and implementing her program here at Arizona. Thus far, 2-1 with the only loss coming to number 5 UCLA. Now these gymnasts not only bringing in record-setting attendances, but collectively coming together in practices and in meets like this one.
That was a good night. Did you feel that energy? Did you feel the love that's coming from our team and the chemistry that's on the floor? That's what we're building here. We're building a family, and we're building a foundation to just spring off from and to continue to grow. And I think a big thing that we did is you watched our first meet, and we got a lot better this time when we stepped out on the floor. And that's something that we focus on every single day at practice, trying to get that 1% better, trying to grow as a team, trying to become more collective, and that's a win. I mean, when I look at tonight and the way that our girls feel and the smiles on their faces and how much heart they put into this meet, that's a win in my book.
Now, she isn't just coaching up the Gym Cats, she also brought in the Arizona Stick It. Yeah, that's right. Every time the Gym Cats stick a landing, the crowd goes wild, yelling, "That's an Arizona Stick It."
You know, football, they say, "That's an Arizona first down." And then I've been watching a lot of the different Arizona sporting events. It's such a unique culture here and a real family feel. And so even at the volleyball game, you know, they're going roof, roof, roof. And I personally love that being in the stands. And so I said, you know, we really need to bring something like this into gymnastics so the crowd can be interacting and they can be a part of it, because our crowd they make a big impact. And so we talked about it as a staff and as a team, and we kind of came up with it, and we tried it out at our Meet the Team event. And when we saw everyone's hands go up like that in the crowd, we knew it was something that was gonna stick. So
the next time you can catch your Arizona Wildcats live here at home is February 13th, 7 o'clock versus Stanford. Reporting at McKell Center for Wildcast Sports, I'm Chris Delgado. Well, Danielle, being out there, I could really tell that the girls are super excited and really happy under the new coach, Tabitha Yim.
Yeah, it looked like it in the package. I'm excited to go out and catch a meet here soon and watch them. So, well, that's all we have for sports. We'll be right back. Good job. Woo.
Hi, Rich Rodriguez, head football coach, University of Arizona, and you're watching UATV. Go Bear Down.
Thank you for watching our first show of 2016. You can find all our past shows on our YouTube channel at UATV CH3.
Go ahead and give us a like on Facebook to keep up with what's happening on campus during the week. We'll see you next week for another edition of Wildcast. Have a great night. You did a great job. What do you...